everybody, Shaziz here again, back with some crazy mad science, and I guess you're here because you expect crazy mad science. Anyway, what we have here is a homing beacon. I'll get to that here in a second, but I want to show you this first. Everything in the world, including you, has its own frequency, and so you can change this frequency into sound, and you can literally hear what you sound like. Like, for example, here I have my TV remote, alright, and let me put my microphone down, and I'm going to let you hear what your remote sounds like. First, this little diode right here is not connected. That is a transmitter that transmits infrared signal. This is a receiver diode that receives the infrared signal from the transmitter diode. And so you can see on the back here, all I've got is just a little piezoelectric speaker that's connected to it. But I'm going to put this down here and stick my microphone up next to it so you can hear what a remote control sounds like. That's the best example I could give you of everything that has a frequency that turns into sound. I don't know if you can hear that. Let's try it again. I'll have to wait till I get back to seeing how the video works. Hopefully you heard that sound. But anyway, now we're down to this. Let's say I want to go on a journey and I want to be able to find my way back home to my lab. Well, I have a homing beacon with my frequency. It stands out amongst all the other frequencies in the world because of your body mass and the way that you're designed and the electricity that actually runs through your body. Believe it or not, you create your own sound. And you can be picked up on a radio if you got the right receiver. So let's see if you can hear the frequency of my heart. You can see the diodes flashing right in beat with my heart. Okay, now let me put the microphone down there and see if you can hear it. Just don't know if it's loud enough, so I may have to re-record. Put an amplifier on there or something. Anyway, it's a pretty simple circuit if you know electronics. Has a transmitter coil in there and a receiver coil. And it's in tune with my heart and my frequency. So if I want to go to point A to point B and then be able to find my way back home, I just tune into my frequency and go. A lot of things can be done with frequency manipulation as well, so you got to be careful because some frequencies can make you sick. Anyway, there it is. My own personal homing beacon. Record that sound if you could get it on your computer. Use your ham radio to track me wherever I go. Peace and love, everyone. Stay tuned for some more madness. Okay, in the filming of that last bit right there, I happened to notice that my my camera speaker or microphone seemed to pick up that sound a lot better. So I'm gonna attempt this way to see if you can hear it better. Let me try here. Okay, well, this is a little difficult. I can't even see where the microphone is on there. It's probably a little bitty hole somewhere. Oh, there you go. I see it. Alright, now turn that around. Okay, here we go. That's what your remote control sounds like. I hope you heard that. Anyway, I'm looking a little rough. I hadn't got much sleep the last day or so because I've been doing a lot of staying up late welding and soldering and banging on stuff and blowing stuff up, and you know, that's the way it is here in Shazoo's lab. Something else I wanted to tell you about frequencies. What in tarnation was it? I'll think about it and get back with you in a second. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. You ever notice how there's some sounds that just aggravate the heck out of you? Like maybe the sound of fingers going down a chalkboard. Scream! And that drives you, like, sends chills up your spine and drives you insane. Well, because everybody on the planet puts off their own personal frequencies, some frequencies are more compatible with the others. And that's why when you're around some people, they just seem to aggravate the heck out of you, and it bothers you and gets on your nerves, so you just don't like that person for some reason. Not because they're not a nice person or something, but for something about them, they're sending off a bad vibration, and it's just, ugh, you don't like it. Well, that's the same with the friends you got. The friends you usually gather around with are the ones you're most compatible with, or closer to your frequency range, and when you're around them you feel comfortable. Well, when I was talking about manipulating frequencies, you might have seen police using them big old sound cannons and stuff like that. Well, that not only audio drives you insane, but it just bugs you out, you know. It's jarring your frequency. So the frequency manipulation thing on there, if you can transmit at the right frequency, you can make people happy, or you can make them sad, or you can scare the living you know what out of them. And so you got to be careful when you're tampering around with frequencies, because there's a lot of stuff that you can do that, you know, really bother people. And I'm not into bothering people, so I'm just using this for my research to be able to find my way home, just in case I decide to take me a journey. I'll be able to track myself back. And I use my own personal frequency because I don't want to tune into the radio station, even though it'd be nice to listen to some music on my travel to and fro. And there's so much distortion on this planet because there's so many different frequencies, and all the way through space there's trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of different frequencies. Everything puts off a frequency. Trees, when they're wobbling, and anything that has any kind of electrons flowing through it puts off its own sound. So believe it or not, people, you have your own sound. And this is the sound of my heart beating in time with my heart. So apparently I'm pretty healthy because it's not skipping or anything, which is good news. Alright, that's it for now. Turn my frequency down. Ooh, look at this. I can't even stay even with the camera. Listen to this. I'm going to turn my frequency down. Gets to the point where it's not even audible anymore to the human ear, but you can still hear it with a receiver. So if you don't mind the blee, 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 then you can leave it on and know you're listening. Or you can just watch the monitor. Anyway, stay tuned, because brother, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see what Shazuz is up to. You're gonna love this. Peace and love, everybody.